ग्रेट सेशन है। Hey guys, hi, good evening. We'll wait for some time, then we'll start. Okay, thank you.
Guys, hi. Very good evening to all the participants. I hope my voice is audible to you and my screen is visible. Can you just give me a quick confirmation? Yes, yeah or no? Mansi Vishwakarma, all your files will be reviewed in a single go. Okay, you have to submit all the project along with all the files, then only it will be evaluated. Okay, so let's continue, guys, from where we have stopped. So in the last session, I have gone through all the templates, some of the templates, like the first two phases. In this first phase, this template was pending, that is project planning. If you see, this is the content which is required in the project planning. So it starts with date, team ID, project name, maximum marks, and this table has to be filled. Okay. Already, I have reminded you in the last session that in order to complete this particular template, you need to. Guys, is my voice not clear? Can you tell me? Is my voice not clear? My voice not clear? It's clear, right? Okay. So I already told you that in order to complete this template, you need to use some third-party tool that is called Jira. Okay. So I will be taking you through the Jira platform today that you have to understand. Okay, guys, if you are facing any difficulty in my voice, others have confirmed it's clear. So you have to either log off and log in again into this session, or else you can just go back and watch these recordings. Okay, this is maybe because of your network issue, because as far I can see my network connectivity, it's well and good. Okay, you can see the network, it's good. All right, so let's proceed. So in order to complete this particular template, you have to follow the Jira. Okay. So what you have to do, you can just create an account on Jira. You can just go to internet and you can mention here Jira sign up like this. Once you click on Jira sign up, you'll get the first link. Start using Jira for free today. So this is the link which you can use to sign up for Jira. Okay. You can sign up with your. You don't have to pay anything. You just you can sign up with normal your Gmail account. It's free of cost. All right. So you can just create an account. So once you create an account, you what you have to do, you have to log into your Jira account. Let me show you first how the Jira platform looks like. Okay. So once you log in, you will be redirected to this particular page. Okay. And here you'll get an option called Jira. You just have to switch on to that particular account of Jira. Okay. You'll be logged into your Jira account. You can see. So this is my final Jira page from where I have to create those kind of projects. Now, if you remember in the last session, I have discussed about two terminologies. One was your milestone and another one was activity. Correct? These two things also have shown you in your platform also what is milestone and what is activity. Can you just give me a confirmation? Are you clear about what is milestone and what is activity? Yes or no? Can you tell me? Milestone is a bigger task under which we have to perform some smaller tasks, which are my activities. So once I complete smaller activities, altogether, it will be said that my milestone is completed. Are you clear with the milestones and activity? Okay. Now, in Jira, we do not have these two terms. Instead of these two terms, we have some term called epic, and we have something called user story or story. Okay, user story or story or story. Okay, we have this term. So in Jira tool, we have Epic, which is a bigger task, and user story or story is a smaller subtask of an Epic. Okay, so you have to understand that whatever milestones you have inside your project, it will be considered as an Epic, and what all activities you have, they will be considered now as user story. Okay, another key term that you need to understand before going to Jira is nothing but sprint. So what is sprint? Sprint is nothing but duration during which you are going to complete the task. Okay, duration during which you complete certain task. Okay, so this duration can be of 5 days, it can be 5 days, it can be 1 week, it can be 2 weeks, like that. Okay, or 10 days, anything. Okay, can be 5 days, 1 week, 10 days, anything. All right. So what is sprint? Sprint is the duration in which you're going to complete certain tasks. If you see your project together, there are n number of activities, right? You have certain activities in data collection, you have certain activities in data preparation, you have certain activities in data visualizations. So all these activities has to be completed under certain sprint. Okay. So you need to define yourself like how many from the day of the project mentoring as it starts like from today, how many sprints do you want to create? You want two sprints, both of 5 days each, or two sprints of 7 days each, like that. You need to decide this from yourself. Okay. Now, one more thing, we have something called story point. Here we have another term called story point. What is story point? Story point is nothing but these are story point are certain numbers which we assign to each user story depending upon their weightage, or depending upon their time consumption, or depending upon the difficulty level. Okay, let's say these story points are usually given in Fibonacci series. Okay, so Fibonacci series, what is that? Fibonacci series is a number series which is nothing but the sum of previous two consecutive numbers. Like, for example, 1, we have 3, we have 5. Okay, sorry, 1, 2, and 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 2, 5, and 5 plus 3, 8, and 8 plus 5, 13, something like that, right? So it goes on. So basically, you have to decide the story points. Like, you want to take a scale of 5 story points up to 5, you want to take it up to 8, you want to take any more digits. Let's say I take a story point to 5. So my story points, I'm assuming that it is 1, 2, 3, and 5. Okay. Now, I will assign 1 to those tasks, which is very simple. Okay. 2 to those tasks, which are easy. Uh, 3 to those tasks, which are moderate. Okay. Moderate. And 5 to those tasks, which are extremely difficult. Okay. Difficult. So I'll take some example for now. So I think this point is clear to you. For example, your first epic number 1 is data collection. Okay. Let's say this is your first epic. Under this epic, you have certain activities, right? First activity is, let's say, data collection, data gathering. Okay, let's say this is my first epic, or activity 1. Or, sorry, this is my user story 1. Okay, this is my user story 1. And now the second is nothing but loading the data. This is my user story 2. Okay, please follow this, guys, because I'm going to uh, do these things in your Jira also. Okay. Then what is the second epic? In the second epic, we have data cleaning. Let's say this is my second epic. Inside this, I have, let's say, handling data types. Okay, let's say this is my user story number 3. See, this will continue. The number will continue now. Okay, this is my user story number 3. Say this is my user story 3. This is my first epic. Let's say my second epic would be handling missing values. Let's say this is my user story number 4. I'll add one more epic here. One more story. This is my epic number 2. Uh, handling, handling or creating new pills. Okay. Let's say this is my another story. User story number 5. Okay. User story number 5. This is my second epic. Let's say I create one more epic. Epic number 3. Okay. This is going to be my data visualization. Inside this, let's say I'm creating a bar chart. So this is my user story number 4. Sorry, this is going to be 6. And let's say I'm going to create a pie chart. Okay. This is going to be my user story number 7. All right. So I'm assuming this is my epic. So in a similar way, you have to do for all others. Okay. Are you able to get it, guys? Yes or no? Till this point, is it clear to you? Please tell me. Till this point, is it clear to you? I need some quick confirmation. Till this point, it's clear to you? Yes or no? Please tell me. These are your milestones, right, in your platform. Now, what you need to do, you need to assign some story points. So as I said, you need to decide among yourself, like, what is the difficulty level or time consumption for this video. Data gathering will be taking some time. So I'll assume it is a moderate level task. So I'll give story point as 3. Okay. Loading data is a simple task, so I'll consider it as two, or let's say one. Okay, it's a very simple task. Handling missing data, again a moderate level task, I'll give three. Sorry, it is a simple task, I'll give two. This task, handling missing values, it's a moderate level task, I'll give it three. Creating new fields might be a difficult task because maybe I have to use DAX, so I'll give it five. Bar chart, again a moderate level task, I'll give three. And this is also a moderate level task, so I'll give it three. Okay. So in a similar way, you have to do for others also. Okay. So this sequence you have to understand. Now the same thing we will be filling the Jira also. Okay. So you have to come to the Jira. After logging in, you have to go to the Jira platform. Now you have to click on here, create project. Once you click on create project, so you have to see in the left hand side. In the left hand side, you will see number of options. You have to go for software development. Okay. In software development, again, you'll be getting some multiple options, Kanban, Scrum, top level planning. You have to go with Scrum. Okay. Click on Scrum. Please follow the steps. Later, you can watch the recordings. Okay. Later, you can watch the recordings if you need. Now, here, once you select Scrum, you have to click on use template. And after that, there are two options coming, team managed and company managed. You have to select team managed. Select team managed project. Now, whatever project title you have to give the name here. Let's say my project title is, let's say it's traffic. Let's say I'm assuming my random project. It's traffic analysis, analysis using Power BI. Okay, let's say this is my project title. So I'll give this title here. So automatically a key has been generated here, TAUP. This is nothing but initials of your project name. Okay, this key will get generated. After this, open as to selected. Now we have to click on create project. Okay, you have to click on create project. Okay, so this project will get created. It will take some couple of seconds. Let this get created. Okay, this is created. Now there is no, since you are working in it alone, so there is no need to form a team. You can click on skip, and now this dashboard for your project will get created here. Okay. Now understand here we have multiple options. You have summary, timeline, backlog, board, calendar, list, forms, anything, everything, right? So here you have to go to first of all backlog section. Okay, we have to go. Sorry, you have to go to timeline section. Timeline section. This is the place where we are actually going to create our epics and stories. Okay. So the first this purple symbol you can see it is saying it is an epic. Okay. So what is my first epic? It's an nothing but data collection. Okay. First create it here. Now hit enter. Once you hit enter, it will get created. And now automatically a default epic ID is generated. TAUP-1. Click on plus to create a story. Okay. So you can see here this is nothing but story. Okay. So this is my first story, that is data gathering. I'll copy this one and paste it here and hit enter. Okay, this is my first story, so I'll create it here. Again, I'll copy the second story. Okay, and I will paste it here. So you can see my two stories has been created. I hope you are able to follow me. So this is my user story number TAUP-2, TAUP-3. These are the user stories. Okay. Now what I have to do, I have to create another epic, right? Epic number 2. So click outside and it is giving me option create epic. Click on here, select the epic name, that is data cleaning, type here, enter here. Okay. Now again click on plus button to create another user story. So handling data type is my first story. Copy and paste it here. Then again handling missing values. I'll copy this one and paste it here and hit enter. Okay. Similarly, copy the third one, paste it here and hit enter. So three user stories got created. Now again, I have to go with the next epic. So I'll click outside, click on create epic. I'll copy the epic name, data visualization. I will paste here and hit enter. Okay. After this, click on plus again, enter the second name, so user story number, user story name, bar chart, and the second one that is nothing but pie chart. Okay. I'm just doing it for a few. You have to do it for entire project. All right. Is this clear to you? Everybody till here? Am I clear to you? Yes or no? Please quick, give me a quick yes. Am I clear to you? Yes or no? All right. Now, what is the next thing? We have to give the story points. So to give story points, I already have decided here what story point I have to give. So I'll copy the same thing and I will leave it here. Okay. Let me go back to my place. Let me select the first user story, that is data gathering. So data gathering, in this side, right hand side, you will see a window getting a pop up. Okay. Now it's saying story point estimate. So in story point estimate, you have to give the story point. Let me give 3. Okay. Similarly, for loading data, it's a very simple task. So I will give the story point estimate as 1. Hit enter. Okay. And one more thing, this task has to be assigned to yourself only. Click on assign to me only. Okay. Because you are the one who is doing this entire project, right? Handling data type, again, what is 2, 3, and 5, right? Handling data type, let me select assign to me and sprint type 2. Hit enter. This one again assign to me and sprint type 3 and creating new fields and to me and story points as 5. Okay. Similarly, bar chart. What is the bar chart? Again, 3, 3 each, right? Let's go to bar chart, assign to me and story point as 3. Hit enter. Similarly, pie chart, story point 3 and assign to myself. Okay. So this is this much we have to do here. Okay. This much we have to do here. Now what we are next? We have to go to the backlog section. So under backlog section, all the activities, whatever you have created in all the epics will be displayed here all together. Okay. Here you will not find any epic. You'll get all the user stories. Okay. Now this epics, these activities or user story has to be uh, drag and drop into the specific sprint. For example, let me create for my first sprint. So this is the default sprint. Click on, you can go to the 3 dots next to it and click on edit sprint. Okay. Let me give the first sprint name as sprint number 1. Okay. And I will decide the date when the sprint starts. Let's say I'll decide the first sprint dates to be start from today and it should end by 25th. Okay. This is my first sprint. Click on update. And in this sprint, I will decide like I will do this task. I will do this task. I have to drag and drop here basically. Okay. I'll do these 4 tasks. Okay. These 4 tasks will be done in my first sprint. Next, I will click on, you can see in the bottom, I'm getting another activity to create another sprint. Click on this create sprint to create another sprint. Okay. Let me give here date. And this is the sprint 2. Let me decide the date. It should be start from 25th. And end date should be, let's say, it should be 30th. Okay. On 30th of August, it should be 30th of this previous month. Okay. Click on update. Now I'll drag the remaining activities. Okay. And finally, I can, when I'm doing this particular sprint, I have to click on the start sprint. Okay. It will give me the confirmation again. Click on start. First sprint gets started. Okay. This first sprint gets started. Now, what you have to do as soon as you are doing certain tasks, let's say you're trying to do the data collection, okay, or data gathering, you can go to the in progress section. Once it is completed, move it to done. Again, once you are doing this activity, move it to in progress. Once it is done, move it to done. Okay, make sure this sprint gets completed. This task which you have aligned in this particular sprint gets completed within the given timeline. Okay. And similarly, once this sprint is done, you can click on complete sprint. Okay, you can click on complete sprint. Make sure you all this are move into the data section, done section. Here you have 3 sections to do in progress and done. You have to make sure all the activities are in done. Okay. Similarly, again, you can go to backlog and you can start the second sprint also. Click on start the sprint. Again, you can go to the board section. Here you will find the activities and that you have to do in the certain task to-do list, creating new fields, bar chart, pie chart. So these are all the parts of second sprint. From here, you can select basically, you can filter sprints, which sprint you want to filter. You want to see the first sprint, second sprint, like that, you can filter also. Okay. You have to make sure all these activities are moved into the done stage. Okay. At the last, all of them has to be done. Then you can go to click on complete sprint. Okay. Your sprint will get completed from here. All right. So what you have to do basically, you have to take a screenshot of this particular section. You have to expand this one. Okay. Once you're done with that, you have to take a screenshot of this one and you have to attach it below this particular table. Okay. You have to attach it below this particular table. Got it? Like this, you have to take a screenshot and you have to attach it below this particular table like this. All right. This has to be attached. Now, let me tell you how to fill this table. So what is the sprint 1 you have? In the sprint 1, my sprint 1 is nothing but data collection, right? My sprint 1 is data collection. So I'll mention here data collection. Now, under data collection, what all user stories I have? My first user story is data gathering. So I'll mention here data gathering. What is my user story number? You can go to this particular Jira tool. Here you'll find the user story number. So this for data gathering, my user story number is PAUP-T. Okay, this I have to mention here. Similarly, what is the story point I have given him? I have given three story points. So I'll mention here three. Okay. What is the priority of this task? It can be high, medium, low. So you can decide it is an high priority. So I'll mention here high. Team members, you will mention your name. When was the start date of the sprint? You will mention the start date. It is today. When is the end date of the sprint? Let's say it's after 3 days. So I'll mention here 3. Okay. Similarly, I will put the second user story number, that is nothing but TAUP3, and loading the data. What is the story point I have given? I've given the story point as 1. I will mention here 1. Priority, it's high, and after that team member name means your name, sprint date and time, same date and time. Okay. Like this, I have to fill this entire table. Got it? Clear? Clear? Clear to you guys? Please tell me. Is this template clear to you? Is this particular template clear to you? Sir, in the second column. This second column will be nothing but your epic. So here we have decided now, my first epic is data collection, second epic is data cleaning, third epic is data visualization. It will come here. Under that epic, what all stories you have to write down here. Got it? It's a very simple template that you have to complete. I hope this is clear to all the participants, correct? Okay, so I hope the first phase is clear to all of you. Second phase already covered in the last session. Let's go to the third one, data visualization. In data visualization, guys, you have only one template that has to be completed. That is nothing but business question and visualization report. So I have already informed you during the sessions, whenever we are creating a visualization, it's not blankly we create any visualization. We draft some business questions based on which we create visualization. Like, for example, I have a sales chart. So what analysis do I want to do? Well, I'll think myself like I want to perform, I want to see like which states are performing really good profit, right? So based on this specific business question, I will create a main visualization. So in this way, basically, you have to create 8 business questions and you have to create 8 reports. Okay. You can see here, this is the business question. You'll fill the basic details. Then you have to frame this kind of, you have to frame such kind of questions. For example, I've given some samples here. Like, let's say my first business question is, what is the monthly sales trend? So now for this particular business question, I'm choosing a line chart to plot to answer this question. Okay. This I have to mention here, and below this, I will paste the screenshot of my line chart. Okay. Similarly, I will create a second business question. Let's say which products was having the highest revenue. Now for this, let's say I choose to create a bar chart. So I'll mention here my visualization is going to be a bar chart to compare the revenue by products. And below this, I will attach the screenshot. In this way, you have to generate 8 business questions and visualizations in the above format. Okay. It is not compulsory that you have to follow the same thing. You have to come up with your own 8 business questions, 8 unique visualizations, and 8 screenshot of those visualizations. Okay. With this, you will be able to complete this particular template. Clear? Business questions and visualizations report template clear to all of you? Yes or no? Please tell me. Business questions and visualizations report template clear to all the participants? It's very simple and self-explanatory. Okay. Now, next thing, what is next? We have dashboard. In dashboard, basically, there is a single template that is called dashboard design template. Okay. You can just follow this set of rules to create an interactive dashboard. For example, I have attached a screenshot of a dashboard. And below this dashboard, so in a similar way, you also have to create a dashboard for your specific use case. And below that, you have to highlight the major outcomes in the form of bullet points. Okay, you have to highlight the major outcomes in the form of bullet points. You can make a note of 3 to 5 bullet points. Okay, with that, your dashboard design template will get completed. Clear? It's very simple. You have to create a dashboard, paste the screenshot of a dashboard, and what is the major outcome of the dashboard? You have to attach it here. Okay, this is dashboard design. In a similar way, we also have something called report. Okay, report template. Okay, so again, you'll be providing the basic details, and let's say this is a screenshot of Aadhaar report analysis. Okay, this is a screenshot of Aadhaar report analysis, and below this, what you have to do, you have to draw some observations. Okay, You have to draw some observations. For example, from this report, whatever I have understand. So that is what I'm writing down below. Okay, whatever I'm writing, understanding that I'm writing down below. For example, from this, I can understand the gender distribution, age group analysis, regional disparities, which state is where the state Aadhaar is getting most generated. So such kind of findings I can analyze and I have to write down my observations from this report. Okay, basically from my report I have to write down my observations. With this, you complete your report template also. Clear to you, all of you? These two templates, all the phases templates, clear to you? Yes or no? Please tell me. These are the 5 templates. These are the 5 phases for which you need to complete the templates. Okay. And finally, I already told you, along with this, you also need to complete a final report template, right? Final report. You can see this is the format of the report. This is the final report format. Okay. Now, if you see here, we have given some headings and subheadings that you have to follow in order to complete your final report. For example, what you have to do, you can open your words. Okay. In this words, first, what is the first topic? I have introduction and project overviews, right? So I'll paste here and I will mention my project overview from here. Okay. Second, what is the second heading? I have objectives. Again, I will copy these objectives. I will mention my objectives and will write down my objectives here. Okay. I'll write down my objectives here. Next heading is project initialization and planning phase. Let me copy this. Let me paste here. So if you remember, this was one of the template that we have already created before, right? Under this template, we have the same set of, under this phase, we have the same set of templates that details it is asking. So first is problem statement. So what I will do, I will mention the subheading here as problem statement. Now what I will do, I'll go back to my template. Okay. For example, I have created my template. Okay. Let's say I have created my template and this is the content of my template. Okay. Let's say I have prepared my template and something I have written down in my problem statement. So that particular something I have to copy the image and the table I have to copy and I have to paste it below it. Okay. I have to paste it under this. I have to paste it under this. I will copy the table. I will copy this picture and I will paste it over there. Okay. I will paste it under here. Got it? Like this, I will do it. All right. Similarly, I will go with the next one that is 2.2. What is the next one here? What is the next one? The next is nothing but my project proposal. Again, I will copy this heading, I will paste my heading, and below this, whatever content I have created in my project proposal, that I have to paste it here. Okay. Again, you will be working on the specific template, right? You will be creating some content for it. That same content you have to copy paste under this. Okay. If you carefully observe this report format, here we have certain things which are very common to our templates. For example, this particular is very common. This is common. For this, we have already done some work. For data visualizations, we are already framing some business questions and creating visualization, right? Same thing we have to copy paste under this. Same thing we have to copy paste for dashboard also. Same thing we have to copy paste for report also. Unique thing is performance testing. In performance testing, if you have used any kind of filters, you have to provide the details of those filters. If you have used any kind of calculation fields, means any calculations you have used to create new columns, you have to provide those. And what all visualizations you have used in your creating this visualization, you have to give the name of those visualizations. Okay. You have to give the name of those visualizations under performance testing. After this, you have to provide conclusion, future scope, any appendix. If you have used any kind of source code, you can mention that. Otherwise, you have to provide your GitHub links and the project demonstration. Okay. With this, you will be able to complete your final. Am I clear to you? Am I clear to you? Yes or no? It is up to you, Anjali. How many pages you want to make? Up to you. Basically, you just have to copy paste the same thing, whatever you have done in the templates. Same thing you have to paste in the final report also, along with the conclusion, advantages, disadvantages also. All right. But these files has to be separated, submitted separately. Okay. These files has to be submitted. Okay. Everything in PDF. This final report also has to be submitted. Okay. It also has to be PDF format. Along with this, I have already told you that you also have to create a small 5 minutes video where you will be explaining the project end to end, right? The way I'm sharing my screen and I'm speaking in the same way, you also have to share your screen and you have to speak about your project starting with your name, project title, what is the insight from your visualization. All those things you have to mention in that specific video. Got it? So it also carries certain mask, so please do not miss it. Got it? Santapan, that is a part of final report. Okay. All the things will be coming together in your final report. Okay. Am I clear with the all the templates, guys? Yes or no? Please tell me. Am I clear with this? Yes or no? Please tell me quickly. Yes or no? Please tell me. Now let's see how to submit the project. Okay, we'll see how to submit the project. Okay, all of you, do you know about GitHub? All of you, do you know about GitHub? Yes or no? Please tell me. How many of you know about GitHub? How many of you have an account on GitHub? GitHub. You know GitHub, right? So these projects all has to be submitted. Uh, Everything is shared already, Aditya. The template I have already shared you. It is already there in the notes. You can check it from there. Okay. Okay. So those who know, that is good. So what you can do initially, let's suppose me as a student, I have completed my entire project. So what I will do, I will store all my project files in one folder. Let's say this is my, let's say I'm assuming that this is my project name. Under this, I will store all my project files. Okay. So these are all my phases. If you remember, I have shown you one picture, right? In the first day. This is this picture. Please remember this picture. So what you have to do, basically, you have to create a repository with the project title. Okay, whatever project title you're working on, with that name, you have to create the repository. Okay, under that repository, so you have to maintain a particular folder structure. So what you have, what are the folder structure? The first folder is going to be project initialization and planning phase. Okay, so this is the first phase that you have worked, right? Under this phase, you have three templates: problem statement, project proposal, and initial project planning. In the same way, what I will do in my system only, I will create a folder under which I will create subfolder with the name project initialization and planning phase. And under this, I will store the three templates. Okay. Problem statement, project planning, project proposal. Make sure these are in PDFs only. Okay. Similar way, the second subfolder is going to be data collection and pre-processing phase. And under this, again, these three files will be there. Data collection and raw data source identification report, data quality report, data pre-processing. Okay. Let me close this. So here also you can see the second folder is data collection pre-processing phase, under which I have these three templates. Okay. This has to be in PDF only. Okay. Third is data visualization. If you see, the third is data visualization, under which I have to get this file. Okay. So this is, even though we have mentioned it in two bullet points, but it is a single file. Okay. That is nothing but framing business questions and visualization report. All right. Fourth one is dashboard. Fourth one is dashboard, under which you have to provide the dashboard PDF file. Fifth one is report, under which you have to provide the report file. Okay, report file. And finally, make sure here we have the sixth subfolder called project execution files. In this specific folder, you have to provide two things. One is the dataset link or the dataset which you have used to work on your project, and the PBX file. PBX file is nothing but the Power BI file. Okay, these two things you have to provide. And finally, the last folder is nothing but project doc and demonstration. The seventh folder under which you have to provide the documentation and the final report that we discussed just now, and the demonstration link. Okay, the demonstration link you have to provide. Demonstration link, as I told you, you have to record the video, upload it in the Google Drive, and you have to share the public link in a form of a text file in this particular folder in the document. Clear with the folder structure? Is it clear with the folder structure? Yes or no? Is this clear with the folder structure? Folder structure clear to all the participants? Yes or no? Please tell me. You can refer to that image I have already added. Demonstration is nothing but a short video that you have to record about your project for 5 minutes, and you have to upload it in your Google Drive, and that you have to share the public link here. Now, as I told you, as a student, what you have to do, you have to create a main folder with your project title, under which you have to maintain the folder structure. Okay, you have to maintain the folder structure. Now, once this folder structure is ready, you can directly load this in your GitHub. Okay, how to do that? So for this, you need to have an account on GitHub. So let's say I have an account on GitHub or not. Let me see. I've already created in the past, github.com. Okay. So what you have to do, the people, those who don't know what is GitHub, you can just visit github.com, github.com. It's not GitHub, it's GitHub. You have to visit github.com. Okay. This kind of page will open. Here you have to go to sign up and you have to create an account. You have to provide your basic details, email, password, username, and finally you can create an account. Okay, very easy process. So once you create an account, log into your GitHub account and you will be landed to this particular page. Okay, this is your dashboard of github.com. Okay, this is the dashboard of github.com. Now what you have to do, you can click on this plus button to create a new repository, or else if you see this is a profile icon, go to this profile icon. This is my profile name, under which you will find an option called your repositories. Go to your repositories. Okay, go to your repositories. Now here, this repository will list if you have any previous repositories. If not, go to this new button to create a new repository. Click on this new button, give the details of your project title. So let's say my project title, as I said, it is traffic, let's say traffic analysis using Power BI. Let's say this is my project title. Okay, let's say this is my project title. So I have to make sure this is set to public. Okay. If you keep it private, guys, even if you share the link, it will not be accessible to us. You have to make sure it is set to public. Okay. Click on add a README file and finally click on create repository. So with this, your repository will get created. Okay. No Mansi, camera is not needed. You can see here, my Git repository is created with my project name, that is traffic analysis using Power BI. Okay. Now what I have to do, I have to add my files, which is already there in my local system, correct? Let's suppose I have completed my project and all the files are stored in this particular folder structure, right? I want to have all this file into my repository. So what I will do, I'll go to add file option here. I'll click on upload files and here this window will open. Now it's asking me drag files here to add them into a repository. Click on choose your file. Okay. Set your window in such a way that both the screens are visible. Now, what you can do, you can go to wherever the file is located. Let's say it's located in this particular location. Okay, all these are all the files, right? Let me select. You have to select all the files, and you can drag and drop it in this rectangle window. Drag and drop into this rectangle window. Once you drag and drop, you can see all these files are getting uploaded. Okay, all these files are getting uploaded. Okay, so I have around 12 files. So all my files are getting uploaded. All of these files are getting uploaded. Let them get upload. Okay, but still these files have been uploaded but not saved, right? So in order to save them, you have to scroll down. Here you have an option called commit changes. Okay, commit changes. Click on commit changes. Once you click on commit changes, all your folder along with the sub files will get stored in your repository. Now you can see this folder, whatever I had, is now created here inside my repository. Okay, this is my project initialization planning phase. I can see all my PDFs. Then we have data collection, pre-processing. I can have my all files. Data visualization, I have my file. Dashboard, I have my file. Report execution, or I have all my files. Okay. For example, let's say you want you by mistake you have uploaded a wrong file and you want to remove them. Okay. Let's say I go to doc and no, I'll go to this one only. Let's say this is certain file. This is a file which I want to delete. I'll go to this file. Okay. Now here I'll have an option. Where here? Yeah. I will go to these three dots, and here I have an option called delete file. Once I click on delete file, I will get an option to commit changes. Click on commit changes. That specific file will get deleted. Okay. Now if you see here in the data collection and pre-processing phase, I have only two files. Okay. Now again, I can, if I want to upload again a new file, I can go to add file. If you want to upload it manually one by one, you can go to add a file, click on upload files. Then again, I can drag the file from my local system. Let's say it's again there in my desktop folder. Yeah. This is the third file. Let's say I want to upload this file. Upload. Click on commit changes. My file will get uploaded. Okay. My file get uploaded. Got it? So this is the way how you can remove and you can delete the file. All right. So finally, you can see in my repository, I have all my files uploaded in a proper folder structure. See, guys, you better you follow the sequence, follow the folder structure which has been instructed you here in this session. Otherwise, what happens if you randomly upload any file? The evaluator might miss your file and you may get 0 marks for that particular file. Okay, please follow the folder structure which has been instructed to you and upload the files in the same folder structure only. Follow that specific image. If you have any doubt, it will be clear to you. Okay. Now this once this is ready, what you have to do, you have to copy this link. This link has to be pasted in the, this is the link that you have to paste in the Git repo option that you get on your platform. I have shown you the Git repo option, right? If you remember, I have shown you the Git repo option, correct? Shown you the Git repo option that day, right? In your platform. So once you click that option, you'll be getting an pop-up to add a link, right? So this is the link. This is the link you have to add it to the platform. Okay. I'll share you here. If you see, if you try to open it in your system also, you'll be able to see all the files. Let me try with this link somewhere here. If you see, this is a new browser. I don't have a GitHub here, so I can see all the files. Okay. Since it was public, I'm able to access these files. Got it? So in the same way, you have to upload the files properly in the repository and share the GitHub links in the platform. Okay. That GitHub link, again, I'm telling you, has to be pasted in the Git repo option, which you are getting in your platform. All right. Clear to you? All these things. Am I clear to you? Please tell me. Yes, Piyush Kanojia, that is what I'm telling you. Why you're not able to listen to me? I'm telling you there is a folder called doc and demo, right? In this only you have to provide the demo link. Why is it so difficult to understand? We just now understood, right? You can see this picture. See this picture for more clarification. Okay. See this folder structure, follow this folder structure. If you are not following the folder structure, uploading any files randomly, and if it is missed by evaluator, you will get 0 marks for it. Okay. So for avoiding those kind of challenges, please follow this folder structure. Clear to you? Clear to you? Hope this is clear to all the participants. So that is what I wanted to discuss today for today. So we have completed with all the templates. Now you can start working on your projects. You can enroll for project and you can start working on your project. Complete the template. Maybe from tomorrow, my colleague will be joining and assisting you. Okay. Clear? If you have any doubts, guys, you can ask me now. If you do not have any doubts, you can leave. If you have any doubts, please stay and you can ask me now. That I conclude with all the topics. If you have any doubts, you can ask me now. Nitya Jaiswal, you guys have to work individually, no groups. Okay, no groups. Harsh Gupta, already this link is shared in the Telegram, sorry, in the group, in the file that we shared, the notes. 1 second, let me open. If you see this particular notes, I have already added. You will not see anywhere. You just ask uh, this thing. You can see this link is already there here. If you go and check the notes, you'll find the link from here. Okay, all these links have been added. Go to the notes and check this. Yogita Bish, that is what I'm telling you. You have to do the project alone. If it is not uploaded, it will get uploaded. Khalik Khan, it is 30th of July. Akshali Mittal, you will be working working on some different project title, right? So how can you make the same dashboard for that? Can you make the same dashboard? You will be working on some different use case, correct? There are 5 use cases given to you on the platform, correct? No, Aditya Jaiswal, you have to create an account on Jira. From there, you will be providing the details and the screenshot. Yes, Piyush Kanodia. Gradle link you have to share, Piyush. Guys, understand thing. You are working on different use cases, right? For those specific use cases, you will be developing the report according to that particular project title, according to that particular use case, correct? Understand this thing very clearly. In the classes, we have worked on sales data set, right? In during the project development, some of you will be working on malnutrition project data set. Some of you will be working on inflation data set. Some of you will be working on power data set. Like that, you'll be working on separate data sets, right? So according to the data sets, according to the use case, you'll be developing your own dashboard and report. Those screenshots has to be added. The pattern that are present in the same template, do we have to follow the same headings of the project despite choosing different projects? Yes, you have to follow the same pattern. Sarthak. Do not edit any other content, guys. You just have to provide the details which is being asked in that specific template. But that is the option which the mentor is going to evaluate it. Okay. Anyways, these are the mentoring session which is being conducted every day, right? From 6 p.m. onwards. So already I am conducting for the last 2 days. From tomorrow, my colleague will be taking that. Rishabh Gupta, my colleague, will be taking that. Okay. Midhun will be there, who has given you the project orientation. He will be conducting that. Okay. For resolving your queries. If you have any queries during the project development, you can ask me. Anybody else? Any other doubt? Anybody else? Any other doubts you have? You can ask me. So I hope all the templates are clear to you. Still, if you haven't doubt, first go to the template, go to the instructions given in that template. All the templates are very self-explanatory. If you go through them, you will understand what has to be provided or what has to be done in that. Okay. Yes, Aditya, we are there. If I'm not there, my colleague will be responding you. Yes, Khalid Khan, you can do that. Aniket, there is no prototype of the project, but we have given you some reference video that you can refer, Aniket. It's a very simple project, guys. We have already learned all the things during the training sessions, and we have also given you some reference video in the platform. You can refer that. For all the things, you will not find reference video, but we have given you some reference pictures that you can create. Check your platform, enroll for project, then you'll get them. Aniket, enroll for a project, then you'll get that. Sarthak Pant, 30th. Has to be completed and submitted by 30th. Okay. 30th will be our last mentoring. Anybody else? Any other query? You can ask. Niket Kushwaha, is it your first session? There are 5 use cases in your platform, out of which you have to select one. Go and check back the previous recordings. 5 use cases already mentioned clearly previous also. Okay, this is your second class, so better you have to watch the recordings. In the last session, we have explained the 5 use cases. Okay, and previous to that, we have attended the training sessions. So please go back, watch the recordings. Already the recording links is also added in the notes. You can see here, I have added the recording links here. Okay, you can go and check the recordings. Aniket. It is in the form of a playlist. You can open and check that. Yes, any doubts, please ask. Yes, try to give some quality work because based upon the quality of the content that you create, based on that only you're going to get the marks. Okay. So during project development, please try to give some quality work. Okay. Build the project making the smart intelligence website. No, Harsh Pratap, you have to do it in your own local system, and from there you have to submit it in the smart intelligence platform. Okay. For more info, we have to go and check back the previous recordings. I think, Harsh, this is your first or second session, right? Go and check the previous recording. You will understand the last recording, Saturday sessions recording. Harshit Dubey, please go and check the recording. The fun, what you can do, let's say I'm working on the report and I have created 2 reports. So I will paste my screenshot of the first report. Below that, I will write down the insights. Below that, I will paste the second report screenshot. I will write down another set of insights. Like that way you have to do. Really, Vishwakarma, complete the project because that has to be taken care by the operations team, not by me. I will not be able to answer this question. Anybody else? Any other query? Sir, assignment related? There is no such assignment given to you guys. There is no assignment given. Nish, there is no assignment given. Only one self-paced course has been given to you guys. You have to complete that. Self-paced course. Anybody else? Any other query? Gupta, please go and check your platform. In the platform, you have to go to the courses section. Under that, you'll get the self-paced course. Okay, you'll get the self-paced course over there. Go to the platform, go to the project section. Under that, there is a tab called courses that you have to, under that, there is a course from IBM Skills Boot. That course you have to complete. IBM Skills Build course. There are two courses, but you have to complete only IBM Skills Build. Once you complete IBM Skills Build, you'll get a batch. That batch has to be submitted to us. Okay. The month Jira you have to use in order to complete one of the templates. Okay. There is a template called project planning in your first phase. In order to complete that template, you have to follow Jira. Okay. Anyways, you have to do that moving of the cards in the platform. That is again separate thing that you have to do. Along with this, you also have to do Jira, which is a part of the one of the template in the first phase. Both have to be done separately, Sarthakam. Okay. Ranjita, you have to drop an email. Otherwise, drop an email and check because my colleague will be responding to you. If she has anything, she will respond you. Okay. If you are there, she will respond you. Questions, query, guys, you have to ask in the Telegram group only. They will only be able to answer you properly. The queries, yeah, but those cards have to be moved by you. Were you not present in the last session? You have to move those cards. There are three sections to do: in progress, review, and completed. So you have to move those cards from by yourself only. Okay, then only that progress percentage is going to get increased. Have to move those cards. For example, you are working on data collection. Okay, you have to move that card into in progress. Once it is done, you can move it to review. All right. Yes, you all are allowed only to move the cards up to the review section only. The evaluator, once he is evaluating all your files, then he will be moving those cards to review section, to complete section. Okay, Rishabh Bhatt. All of you are allowed only to move the cards only to review section. Evaluator who is going to evaluate your files, he will be moving the cards from review to complete section. Okay. So once you move all the cards, it will reach only to 90%, not more than that. Okay, once you move all the cards, it will go up to only 90%. Once the evaluator evaluates it and he moves the card, then it will become 100%. Then it will become 100%. Anybody else? Any other query do you have? If you do not have any query, guys, you can leave. If you have any queries, please stay back and you can ask me. Yogita, please post in the Telegram. Anybody else? Any other query do you have? You can ask me. Guys, any queries do you have? You can ask me. Sarthak, it is the same notes that we are following. If you explore, scroll up and down the page, you will get the details. Anyways, I'm resharing the. Please find this sheet. Scroll up and down to get the details. Okay. Guys, I'll wait for another 10 minutes. If you do not have any doubt, we will end the session. If you have any doubts, please ask me. Karthik, all the five use cases are good only. It's trending, so you can choose anyone. Last 1 minute, guys. Anyone any query? Anyone any query? Guys, I don't think so there is any more queries, so we'll end the session now. Thank you so much for joining, guys. So please continue and we'll meet it. Okay. Sarthak, TUPC number, TUPC, like such kind of TUPC or this is the keyword which will automatically generate when you set your project title in Jira. Okay, that has to be added. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining. So good night. Bye bye. Bye all.